2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thanks. Dordt University in Sioux Center, Iowa, as we get set for NAIA National Championship first round play. Today's first game matches up Mid-America Christian versus Oklahoma Wesleyan. This is the first of 4 games being played here at the DeWitt Gymnasium this afternoon. The second game will be the host school Dordt taking on Dickinson State at 3:30 in men's basketball. And then we get started with the women's bracket. That'll be at 5:30 as the Dordt Defenders host Haskell Indian Nations. That will be at 5:30 this afternoon. And then we wrap up a busy day here at the DeWitt Gym with a 7:30 matchup that will feature Rocky Mountain taking on St. Francis out of Illinois. And that will be coming your way on the Dordt Defender Network as well, the Dordt Media Network, and we're glad to bring these games to you. The first game today, Mid-America Christian versus Oklahoma Wesleyan. A little bit about these two teams. First of all, for Mid-America Christian, they hail out of the Sooner Athletic Conference. They finished 17-7 with a 22-8 overall mark. They average 76 points per game. They allow 71. They shoot 44% from the floor. They give up 45% success. They make 36% of their three-point tries, and opponents make 30%. They get out-rebounded 38-35. They take care of the basketball, though. They only have 10 turnovers per game. They force 12 turnovers per contest. They are currently they have gone 7-3 in their last 10 games, 3-2 in their last 5. They are 8-6 away from their home court. They are led by Josiah Fulcher at 15.9 points per game. Jawan White averages 14.3 points per game with 4.2 rebounds and 4 assists. And Keyshawn Mason averages 11 points per game with 4.6 rebounds per contest. For Oklahoma Wesleyan, as we take a look at things on the Wireless World pregame show, Oklahoma Wesleyan comes out of the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference, the KCAC. They are 23-7 this year, 19-3 in the KCAC. They outscore teams 81-71. They shoot 47% from the floor. They allow teams to make 42% of their shots. Three-point shooting, 32% for both opponents and Oklahoma Wesleyan. And rebounds per game, they out-rebound teams 38-30, so they have a significant advantage on the glass. Their losses this year include losses to Oklahoma City 87-81, Texas Wesleyan 76-63, Sterling 71-68, Langston 80-67, St. Mary 65-61, Friends 88-82, and Bethel 67-64. Oklahoma Wesleyan is 9-1 in their last 10 games, 4-1 in their last 5. They lost in their most recent outing. That was to Langston in the Sooner Athletic. That was to. Beg your pardon, that was to Bethel in the KCAC semifinals back on March 1, 67-64, while Langston defeated Mid-America Christian 76-71 in the Sooner Athletic Conference semifinals. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with the starting lineups on the Wireless World pregame show right after this 2-minute timeout.
This is the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Dome. In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes. It's for the entire community, whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Homegrown. Community. Family.
Innovators.
Growth.
Faith.
Legacy.
We are dedicated to ag.
Today's Dordt Media Network livestream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym. Let's take a look at starting lineups for both teams. We begin with with Mid-America Christian. That's going to be a sticking point for me all night long. I'm familiar with Evangel University as well, but Mid-America Christian, they go by the Evangels. Their starting lineup will consist of Juwan White. He's a 6'2 senior from Docula, Georgia, averaging 14.3 points per game. Number 2 is Josiah Fulcher. He's a 6'4 senior from Lima, Ohio, averaging 15.9 points per game. Number 21 is Terrence Gaines, a 6'4 senior from Denison, Texas. He averages 10.8 points per outing. Keyshawn Mason is a 6'7 senior from Shawnee, Kansas, averaging 11 points per game. And number 33 is 6'9 senior from Australia, Magak Manyang. He is averaging 8.7 points per game. Mid-America Christian is coached by Josh Gamblin. For Oklahoma Wesleyan, they will start number 0, Yoshi McKenzie. He's a 6-foot sophomore from San Antonio, Texas. He averages 9.2 points per game. Derek Talton is a 5'10 senior from Fort Worth, Texas. He averages 13.4 points per outing. Number 5 is Jaden Litsky, a 6'7 senior from Owasso, Oklahoma, averaging 14.2 points per game. Number 7 is Nick Benny, a 6'5 sophomore from Fernie, Texas, averaging 6.9 points per game. And Isaac Stanek is a 6'5 sophomore from Hector, Arkansas, averaging 12 points per game. Oklahoma Wesleyan is coached by Donnie Bostwick. Their most recent outing was a 67-64 loss to Bethel, Kansas back on March 1. For Mid-America Christian, their most recent outing was a loss to Langston, 76-71. Let's take another 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the opening tip right after this.
Biblical truth shapes Dort's worldview, giving students the wisdom to serve God and neighbor through their work and in their daily lives. Do all that God has created you to do at Dort University.
German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast brought to you by the Van Engelen-Hoven Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency in Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelen-Hoven Agency, Sioux Center Advisors, Mark Hulsoff, Lisa Dykstra, or Kyle Blankers. Today's broadcast brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction, Rob Sioux and owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, and decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the DeWitt Gym on the campus of Dort University in Sioux Center, Iowa. And we'd like to recognize some national tournament, national championship sponsors who have helped make hosting these games possible here in Sioux Center at Dort University. They include Wallstra Plumbing, Four Brothers Barn Grill, the Van Engelen-Hoven Agency, the City of Sioux Center, Demco Products, Joe's TV and Appliance, Northwest Bank, Vanderhags, and Van Holland Lawn Service, along with American State Bank, American Investment and Trust, and Edward Jones Investment, and Bohr and Sons. We are so glad you are taking time out of your day, a Friday afternoon, to watch some basketball, listen to some basketball. We've got both the video and audio streams going, so we're glad that you're making us a part of this contest, or part of your afternoon. And it takes a small army to put on an event like this, and we also thank our volunteers, many of them students here at Dort University, taking care of social media, the video broadcast that you are watching, the stat keeping, much of it done by students, and we couldn't do it without them, and we value them and we thank them from the bottom of our hearts. Well, the ramp up, you have the excitement, you have the work to get to, and sometimes you forget that there's actually basketball to be played. And as one of my co-workers said to me at about 1 o'clock, it's just time to play the games, and I would agree. That's going to do it for the Wireless World pregame show on the Dort Media Network. We are just about set for basketball. Mid-America Christian, they will be in those dark charcoal jerseys, not quite black, but a little darker than gray, so we'll call them charcoal, while Oklahoma Wesleyan in their light gray jerseys, they go by the nickname the Eagles, and they are coached by Donnie Bostwick. Josh Gamblin is the coach for the Evangels. Mid-America Christian will be moving left to right, and they will be the visitor on the scoreboard here this afternoon. They are MAC U on the graphic that you see for scorekeeping, and the opening tap is up, and we are underway with basketball. Oklahoma Wesleyan, Derek Talton has the basketball. He passes high post, man-to-man defense applied here by Mid-America Christian. Driving high post, they drop it off inside, kick out pass, right wing with the basketball. This is Stanek, goes over left side, shot hangs on the rim, won't fall through. Rebound ripped down, offensive rebound for Oklahoma Wesleyan, reset the shot clock. It goes to Talton, Talton with it on the wing. He dumps it over to McKenzie, McKenzie with it right wing. He goes back left side over to Stanek, Stanek down to the baseline, cut off. There's a little jumper with the right hand from the left side is good for Isaac Stanek. So Isaac Stanek takes the lid off of the bucket for the first points of the day for for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Mid-America Christian with the basketball for the first time today. White with it. White passes down left side on the block. 15 to shoot. Kick out pass. 3 on the way by Fulcher. Up and through. So Fulcher with the 3-point basket. So both teams efficient in the early going. Oklahoma Wesleyan goes high post. Feisty defense by Mid-America Christian. Ball jarred loose by Josiah Fulcher. Down to the baseline, lost it. Picked up by Mid-America Christian. Up and running with it are the Evangels. Evangels with it. Drop it off left side. Fulcher. Fulcher cross-court pass comes over to Manyang. Manyang with it. Right-hand side to White. White three-pointer right wing good. Jawan White. Jawan White with the 3-point basket. And Mid-America Christian leads at 6-2. 6-2 our score. Stanek. Stanek goes left side. Underneath and muscling it up was Litsky, and Litsky is fouled on the play. Litsky is fouled. Josiah Fulcher whistled for the personal foul. Litsky will go to the free throw line. He's a 64% free thrower. And Jaden Litsky, first team All-KCAC player this year. 109 free throws attempted this year for the 6'7" sophomore. First one is up and through. And it cuts the lead down to 6-3, pending another free throw for Litsky. Litsky wears that face mask. All likelihood dealing with a broken nose. That's usually the telltale sign. 6-4 the score. Litsky makes them both. And the Evangels have the basketball. Oklahoma Wesleyan showing full court pressure defense. Pass over the top, unintended, gets over to Gaines as they overshot the intended receiver. And directing traffic out front is White. White goes left side, Manyang. Manyang, dump it down into the block. That's Mason. Mason back to the basket, spins, double team, puts it up with the right hand over the left shoulder, no good. And back we go the other way. Oklahoma Wesleyan with the basketball. Oklahoma Wesleyan into the paint. Kick out pass, Benny. Benny shot, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Mid-America Christian. Taking that rebound down was Gaines. Gaines gets it over to White. White with the basketball. White will set the offense. White, a 6'2" senior from Georgia. He was a second-team all-conference pick. He passes right side Fulcher. Fulcher into the paint. Finger roll, left it short, no good. Tap out, comes away to McKenzie. McKenzie hesitates, puts it up with the right hand off of the glass, no good, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Mid-America Christian. It will be Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball. So the Eagles will have the basketball. And the Eagles will set the offense. They'll inbound right side of the lane as we face the hoop. Baby hook, shot no good, and the rebound is cleared by Mid-America Christian and Manyang. Manyang hands it off to White. White with it on the right-hand side. He's guarded there by Talton. White has the basketball. He passes over to Gaines. Gaines with it. Gaines comes back, left side Fulcher. Fulcher puts it on the floor, drives the paint, puts it up with the right hand from the left side. Tough shot, gets it to go. Josiah Fulcher makes it 8-4. This Mid-America Christian team, 22-8 this season. 17-7 is how they finished in the Sooner Athletic Conference. Ball tapped away. Manyang looked like he might have a chance at a breakaway and ends up tapping it out of bounds. It will be Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball. New player checking in, Quentin Woodson. Woodson will check in. Manyang will check out. A little smaller lineup, though, as you go with a 6'5 player instead of the 6'9 Manyang. With the right side pull-up jumper, whispering it through is Derek Talton. Talton with a 2-point bucket, and the Eagles trail at 8-6. Bringing the ball up the floor for the Evangels. Left side White. White all the way into the paint. Drops it off. Reverse layup. Count the hoop, and he's fouled. That was Keyshawn Mason. Mason with the 3-point play opportunity. And Mid-America Christian with an opportunity to extend the lead to 5. So far, Talton, Litsky, and Stanek all with baskets and 2 points, I should say, accounting for all the scoring for Oklahoma Wesleyan thus far. For Mid-America Christian, Fulcher's got 5 already. And missing on the 3-point play opportunity is Mason, so the lead remains 4. 10-6 our score. Oklahoma Wesleyan brings the basketball up the floor. With it, right-hand side, Talton. Talton feeds it on the wing. Back outside it goes to McKenzie. McKenzie with it, hesitates. Left-hand side, shovel it back out. Right side pass over to Talton. Talton with it down to the baseline. He'll retreat back to the wing. Top of the key, 3 up off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled in front of the Mid-America bench. Coming away with it was White. White feeds it off left side over to Fulcher. Fulcher's ball pass tipped away, and coming up with it is White. White with the basketball. We're coming up close on that first media timeout that will be granted at the first dead ball after 15 minutes. 3-point shot up and through. Talton with the 3-point bucket, and that narrows the lead down to 10-9. 10-9 our score. With it up the floor, Mid-America Christian. They're across the half-court stripe, and the ball goes out of bounds on the trap. Oklahoma Wesleyan, and Josiah Fulcher fortunate that time. He was trapped in the corner, got it right across midcourt, and that was right where Oklahoma Wesleyan wanted him, and he was able to throw it off of a player into the out of bounds. New player checking in for Oklahoma Wesleyan is Daniel Alawasui. Alawasui checks into the ball game. Mid-America Christian with the basketball. Jawan White takes it across midcourt. White goes high post pass. Woodson. Woodson back to White. White with it at the top of the key. White comes back left side. 3-pointer on the way for Mason. Spots it. No good. In and out. Put back attempt. No good. But we've got a foul on the play. Josiah Fulcher will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 as he was fouled in the act of shooting. The foul's going to go on McKenzie. And we have a media timeout. This is our first timeout. The after 15, the first dead ball after 15 minutes, or after 5 minutes of play. So we've got a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Two free throws on the way for Fulcher. Fulcher, an 84% free thrower. First one off the mark, no good. Mid-America Christian as a team so far 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Another free throw on the way for Fulcher. He's a 6'4 senior from Ohio. He makes that one. He's got 6 points. And Mid-America Christian stretches the lead to 11-9. 11-9 the score. With the basketball out front is Talton. Talton goes back right wing. New player in. That's Ethan Williams for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Pass goes to Alawasui. Alawasui back to Williams. Williams pull up mid-range jumper. Good. Ethan Williams with a 2-point bucket, and we are deadlocked at 11. 11-11 our score. Oklahoma Wesleyan working for the trap again. Ball thrown over the top, and it's tipped and controlled by Williams. Williams tracks it down, snaps it into the front court to McKenzie. McKenzie back over to Phillips. Phillips, 3 off the mark, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Gaines for Mid-America Christian. Gaines will bring it up the floor. Oklahoma Wesleyan picking the Evangels up at midcourt with it left-hand side. Gaines with it on the wing, comes back out front. Mason gives it up right wing. This is Fulcher. Fulcher drops it baseline, back to the basket. Working his way in is Woodson. Kick out pass, left corner, 3 on the way. Kaboom! 3-point bucket for Terrence Gaines. Terrence Gaines reestablishes a 3-point lead for Mid-America Christian, 14-11. Mid-America Christian thus far 3 of 4 from the 3-point arc, 63% from the field as a team, and that is translated into a 3-point lead. Now a steal on the baseline pass. Terrence Gaines steps in, takes it away. Comes back left side, White in traffic, comes back right side, Gaines another one off the mark, no good, but going up high for the rebound, and the stick back is Josiah Fulcher. Fulcher with 8. And that's the biggest lead of the ball game for Mid-America Christian thus far, 16-11. 16-11 the score. This is Alawasui. Alawasui wears number 8, gives it away to Talton. Derek Talton Jr. He passes right wing, 3 on the way by the left-hander, no good. Ethan Williams missed it, and the rebound taken away. White gets the outlet pass. He brings it into the front court. White has it at the top of the key, driving in, hesitates, lost it. Loose basketball and a collision underneath. And no call on the contact. Instead, the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Mid-America Christian. It will be Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball. So Oklahoma Wesleyan will have the basketball back, trailing by 5. And the new player checking in, that's Tamaje Izuabe. Izuabe checks into the game. This is Talton. Derek Talton with it on the right wing. Talton has it, gives it up. Phillips with it. Phillips gives it up. Letsky with it. Letsky picks up his dribble, comes back right side. This is Oklahoma Wesleyan. Into the paint, nothing there for Litsky. 6 to shoot, fading away, baseline, missed it, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Gaines. Gaines with the basketball. Gaines hands it off and bringing the ball up the floor. This is Baker. Xander Baker was on the all-freshman team out of the Sooner Athletic Conference. He passes right side, Gaines, elbow jumper, in and out, no good. Everything but dropping through. And here comes Oklahoma Wesleyan. Jaden Wilson nearly putting them up by 7. That missed shot. Halfway down and pops back out. Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball. Izuabe backs it up, puts it up from the perimeter. No good, but there for the rebound and the putback. Sneaking in among the big guys is the guard for Oklahoma Wesleyan, and Derek Talton Jr. with 7 points cuts the lead down to 3, 16-13. 16-13, Baker across the timeline. He passes left-hand side, Fulcher with it on the wing. Fulcher setting the offense for the Evangels. 11 minutes left to go here in the first half. Driving in, lost it, and a turnover against Mid-America Christian and Josiah Fulcher. Fulcher, that one trickles off of his fingertips as he tries to come to a stop. That is the 4th turnover against Mid-America Christian so far. For Oklahoma Wesleyan, they've taken care of the basketball, just 2 turnovers so far, 16-13. Well, if you're Oklahoma Wesleyan, you're feeling pretty good about things. You have not shot the ball well at all, and you're only down 3 near the midpoint of the first half, and they're going to change that. A slam dunk by Jaden Litsky. Litsky throws it down. He's got 4. And Oklahoma Wesleyan cuts the lead to 1, 16-15. 16-15 is Iwabe with it. And he's being hounded out front. Not giving him anything is Talton. Beg your pardon, that wasn't his Wabe. Wrong team. This is Gaines. Gaines fading away in the paint. No good for Mid-America Christian. And coming out with it, here's Talton. Talton up the floor. Talton feeds it left side Litsky. Litsky uses his dribble. Now he's going to muscle it up in the paint. In and out, no good. And the rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Mid-America Christian. It will be Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball. Oklahoma Wesleyan to inbound the basketball, and that's the danger of doing these neutral site games. You sometimes get the teams flipped, so my apologies in advance. There will be errors, so I will beg your indulgence this afternoon as we work through the day. Oklahoma Wesleyan, Wilson. Wilson gets it back out front. Shot no good from the perimeter, and the rebound tapped and controlled. Nobody went for it, and coming away with it is Wilson. Wilson feeds it back outside to Talton. Derek Talton, hounded there by White. Puts it up, short baseline jumper, and Oklahoma Wesleyan takes the lead back at 17-16. 17-16, Oklahoma Wesleyan grabs the lead with 9:46 remaining here in the first half. A timeout on the floor charged to Mid-America Christian. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping, and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at outdoorelementsinc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@outdoorelementsinc.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
The Greenhouse, located in Hull and Sanborn, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location now in Sanborn.
So the timeout charged to Mid-America Christian. They did not want to let it ride any longer, giving up the lead. They've surrendered, 7 unanswered. Beg your pardon, 6 unanswered. They were down 16-11, missed an opportunity to go up 18-11, and since then, it's been all Oklahoma Wesleyan. Oklahoma Wesleyan turning up the defensive pressure just a bit. Manyang throws the ball in, gets it into White. White in the backcourt. White passes it ahead to Fulcher. Fulcher with it. Fulcher comes back left side, down underneath. Kick out pass back to Fulcher. Josiah Fulcher back to White. White in between the circles out front. Takes a couple of dribbles with the left hand. Hesitates. Jumper no good. And the rebound is cleared by Oklahoma Wesleyan. And we've got a reach-in foul called against Mid-America Christian and Keyshawn Mason. Mason has just picked up his second, and he'd love to have that one back. Wouldn't we all? But that one happened after the rebound was secured, got his hand in the cookie jar, and gets whistled for the personal foul. And that's foul number 2 against Mid-America Christian. Both of them against Keyshawn Mason, the way it looks. Throw it down low into the paint, back to the basket, nothing there. Comes back to Benny. Benny passes it off. Shot blocked by Manyang. Rebound cleared by by Mid-America Christian. White in the paint. His shot no good, and the rebound is cleared. And we've got a foul called after the rebound is secured. That one's going to go on Mid-America Christian and Josiah Fulcher. That's going to be number 1 on him. So foul number 1 called against Oklahoma Wesleyan. Mid-America Christian's Josiah Fulcher. Taking a look at the board, you've got 2 fouls for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Shot on the way, top of the key, missed it, no good. That's Nick Benny. Rebound cleared by Mid-America Christian. White in traffic, hangs in the air, lays it up with the left hand, good. Juwan White with 5 points. And the lead goes back to Mid-America Christian with 8:26 remaining. Jumper, right side, rattles around and falls through for Talton. Talton with the 2-point bucket, he's got 9. 19-18. Eagles in front. They throw it into White. White on the baseline. Full court in front of him. Brings it up the floor with the right hand. They double team him. He tries to split the defense, and we've got a reach-in foul called on Derek Talton. So Talton whistled for the personal foul, his first. Well, our official scorekeeper, and I have no reason to doubt him, he's got Talton for 11. So I'll double check my numbers. They've got him 5 of 6 from the floor with a 3-point field goal as well. Juwan White has the basketball out front. Passes to Manyang. Manyang goes over to Gaines. Gaines with it at the top of the key. Pass to the wing. Tipped away, intended for Fulcher. And getting into the passing lane that time was Talton. Talton taps it away. Ball goes up into the bleachers, and it will be Mid-America Christian basketball. Mid-America Christian with the basketball. Woodson, right-hand side, goes over to Fulcher. Fulcher, and it's taken away by the Eagles. Eagles up and running with it, and driving into the paint. We've got a foul called on Mid-America Christian. Going to the free throw line will be Derek Talton. Foul called on Gaines. That's his first. And Derek Talton will go to the free throw line. Nope, wrong player. Sorry about that. Double check who's shooting those free throws. And it is Derek Talton. I was right the first time around. 12 points now for Derek Talton. So Talton makes it 20-18. 2-point lead for Oklahoma Wesleyan, matching their biggest lead of the ball game, and that one drops through. 21-18. Talton with 13 of his team's 21 points thus far. 21-18. Mid-America Christian, this full court pressure defense has given him some trouble. Shoveling it off. White gives it up. Reverse layup for Woodson. Woodson with a 2-point bucket. It's 21-20. Right-hand side, they feed it underneath. Litsky gets it to go as he muscles it up, and Jaden Litsky will go to the free throw line for the 3-point play opportunity. That foul goes on Xander Baker, and that's foul number 1 on Baker. 23-20. Pending the free throw. Stepping to the charity stripe will be Litsky. So Litsky, free throw is up and good. Jaden Litsky with 7. And the defender lead is 24-20. The Eagle lead 24-20 with a basketball. This is White, Juwan White at the free throw line. Hangs in the air on the runner. Shot no good, and the rebound is cleared by Benny. Gets it away to McKenzie. McKenzie with it on the right-hand side. McKenzie with it in between the circles. McKenzie comes back right wing. Benny with it. Benny to Talton. Talton back outside. Top of the key 3. Missed no good. Rebound cleared by Litsky. Litsky with it, back to Talton. Talton with a left hand, good. Derek Talton, who's averaging 13.4 points per game, has 15 already. And the Eagle lead is 26-20. They have really turned it around and nearly tapped away by Benny. Right in front of the scores table here at the DeWitt Gym, and Mid-America Christian will be inbounding the basketball. 6:37 remaining in the half. Mid-America was up 16-11 at one point. They've been outscored since then, 15-4. And the Evangels trying to get something going. Baker goes high post. On the left elbow is Woodson. Woodson back to White. White at the free throw line. White comes back outside. Three-pointer from the left corner. Missed, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Litsky. Litsky up the floor. Has it on the right-hand side looking for the backdoor cut. Instead comes back outside to Benny. Benny with it. Benny picks up the dribble, comes back, left wing over to Phillips. Phillips at the top of the key, back to Benny. Benny goes back outside to Woodson. Woodson on the left elbow. Woodson tests the waters, nothing there. Back outside, Benny. Benny down to the baseline, 5 to shoot. Gets a little room to work, puts it up, shot no good, but he draws the foul. And that's foul's going to go against Xander Baker. That's number 2 on him. And free throws on the way. Benet will go to the free throw line for 2, with his team leading 26-20. Free throw is up, off the mark, no good. And another one on the way. Benet scoreless thus far, averaging 6.9 points per game. Leading scorer for this team is Litsky, averaging 14. Talton, second on the team at 13.4 points per game. Both of those players were first-team honorees in the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference. Take a moment to wipe some of the moisture up off of the floor. 26-20, Oklahoma Wesleyan in front. And another free throw on the way for Benet. Benet, 78% free thrower. Free throw is up, and the free throw is good for Benet. Benet makes 1 of 2 free throws. Oklahoma Wesleyan leading 27-20. Wesleyan leading 10 of 25 from the floor so far for 40%. They're getting outshot, but they've gotten more shots from the floor. Significantly more, actually, 7. Mid-America Christian has dealt with some turnover issues and keeping Oklahoma Wesleyan off of the offensive glass. Driving right-hand side, Fulcher. Fulcher, kick-out pass, 7 to shoot. Baseline jumper, trying to stop the bleeding. No good. Missed by Terrence Gaines. And coming back the other way, here's McKenzie. McKenzie will bring it up the floor, 5:20 remaining. Pass into the right corner, 3, missed, no good. And the rebound is controlled by Fulcher. Fulcher takes it up the floor. Fulcher crosses over, brings it back with the left hand. Might have traveled with it, and he's fouled though. Looked like he might have gotten a little extra hop in there, but McKenzie is going to be called for the personal foul. That's number 2 on Oklahoma Wesleyan's McKenzie. McKenzie, a sophomore. And inbounding the basketball will be Mid-America Christian, Jawan White. White throws it over the top, gets it over to Gaines. Gaines comes back to Baker. Baker to Gaines. Gaines with it on the left-hand side. Gaines throws it into the corner. Manyang. Manyang with it. Manyang muscles it up, and we've got a foul on the play as Manyang will go to the free throw line. 3 players went up with Manyang, and they're going to pick out number 23, Dylan Phillips, for the personal foul. And we have our under 5 timeout. Timeout on the floor. This will be a media timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking. and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit epremierbank.com or stop by any of the 5 Premier Bank locations in Iowa or South Dakota to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
Hi, this is Jennifer Jansen at Epic Realty. At Epic Realty, we take pride in providing professional real estate services with integrity and expertise. Give us a call or stop by our Sioux Center office and visit our website at epichomerealty.com.
Premier Bank is proud to support Dordt University. Visit epremierbank.com for locations and more information. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Manyang to the free throw line. So Magak Manyang, a 65% free throw shooter, trying to get Mid-America Christian going offensively. They've been stuck at 20 for a while. Free throw is up and good. 27-21 pending another free throw. It was 21-20. Oklahoma Wesleyan scored 6 in a row, and now Manyang trying to make it a 5-point game, and he does. It's 27-22. 27-22 our score. Derek Talton will bring the ball up for Oklahoma Wesleyan. He has it on the left-hand side. This is Phillips. Phillips back over to Litsky. Litsky to Phillips. Phillips down to the baseline. Nothing there, and a shot missed, no good. Rebound taken away by Terrence Gaines. Gaines with the basketball. Chance for Mid-America Christian here to cut into the lead. This is Jawan White. White with it out front. White has the basketball. White with it on the left-hand side. He goes over to Manyang. Manyang into the paint. Kick out pass. 3 on the way. In and out. No good by Fulcher. And the rebound is cleared by Oklahoma Wesleyan. Eagles have the basketball. Left side. 15-foot jumper. No good by Talton. And the rebound controlled by the Evangels. Trailing the play, White into the paint. Kick out pass. Round the horn they go. Throw it into the left corner. 3 from the corner. Good. Terrence Gaines with his second three-pointer of the ball game. It's 27-25. Oklahoma Wesleyan in front by 2, and we have a timeout on the floor. A timeout charged to Oklahoma Wesleyan. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. We'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym in 30 seconds.
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Well, moments ago, Oklahoma Wesleyan was in control of this one heading towards halftime, leading 27-20. 5 unanswered by Mid-America Christian has made it interesting again at 27-25. And we've got a blocking foul called on Mid-America Christian and Jawan White. White commits the personal foul. That's number 1 on him. So White commits the foul. Derek Talton will go to the free throw line for a 1 and 1. 1 to make 1 for the bonus. And Derek Talton, free throw up and in and out, no good. Swirls around and falls out. And now the ball tapped away on the pressuring defense by Oklahoma Wesleyan and Jaden Wilson. The defense hasn't necessarily paid a lot of dividends directly in turnovers and points, but Oklahoma Wesleyan has gotten Mid-America Christian out of their rhythm, it seems. with the right-hand side, Gaines. Gaines gives it up to Fulcher. Man-to-man defense applied again now by the Eagles. 3:18 left to play in the first half. With it on the right-hand side, pull-up jumper, 12-footer off the heel, no good, and the rebound kicked around. Tipped, a couple of tips on the outlet pass, and it's finally controlled by Oklahoma Wesleyan. Loose basketball and tracking it down in the corner, no. Goes out of bounds, last touch by Mid-America Christian. It will be Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball. Throwing the ball in will be Dylan Phillips. Oklahoma Wesleyan, when I was doing my prep work, I anticipate seeing 10, 11, 12 players playing for them. Mid-America Christian, a little tighter on their rotation. Anticipate seeing 7, maybe 8 players. Pass comes right side. And swiping it away. Now we've got a foul on the play. So we've got a player shaken up as well for Mid-America Christian with 2:53 remaining in the contest. In the half. Manyang is going to check into the ball game. Magak Manyang. Maybe Terrence Gaines will check out. And the Dordt Athletic training staff coming over to make sure Terrence Gaines okay. And they'll get the nod that he is. Free throws on the way, up and through for Benet. And reestablishes a 3-point lead at 28-25 with 2:53 left to go in the first half. Oklahoma Wesleyan up by 3. Second free throw up and through. It's 29-25. He's 3 for 4 as Benet. Mid-America Christian with the basketball, White. Looks like a zone applied here by Oklahoma Wesleyan. White goes left side, Fulcher down to the baseline, muscles it up, shot no good, too strong off of the glass, and the rebound is taken away by the Eagles. Right-hand side, they throw it into the corner. Williams back out front, Talton gives it back to Litsky, left side, Phillips, Litsky, and Litsky's going to be called for traveling. So Litsky whistled for the travel. Mid-America Christian gets the basketball back. This is White. White across the timeline, setting the offense. 2:08 remaining, first half. White floater from 15, no good. Gets his own rebound back. Short arms it, no good. Juwan White just 5 points. Been a little frustrated from the floor. He's 2 of 6. Gathers in that rebound, and he's off and running. Doesn't have the numbers as Oklahoma Wesleyan retreats. He attacks the rim. Kick out pass, right side, Manyang. Manyang 3, good. Magak Manyang with the 3-point bucket, and it's a 1-point game, 29-28. A little bit of emotion that time on the made shot by Josh Gamblin on the Mid-America bench. Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball, left side, Talton down to the baseline, lost it. Last touched by Mid-America Christian. Oklahoma Wesleyan will maintain possession of the basketball. Manyang will check out of the ball game. He was shaken up on the play. Keyshawn Mason. They inbound the basketball. Left-hand side, Williams. Back to Phillips. Into the paint. Nothing there. Kick out pass. 3. Missed it. No good. 1:15 remaining here in the first half. Mid-America Christian with the rebound, Fulcher. Fulcher goes off left side over to White. White with the basketball. He'll bring it back out to the center court. Center jump circle. 1 minute remaining in the half. 13 to shoot for the Evangels. Comes back to White. White with it on the wing. White to the top of the key. White, left-hand side, drives in, draws contact, shot no good. Rebound tapped away, last touched by Keshawn Mason. And it will be Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball. Oklahoma Wesleyan for the basketball, and throwing it in will be Benet. 44.7 seconds remaining. And the Eagles to toss it in. And the ball thrown in. This is Talton. Talton will walk it up. Doesn't look like they'll go for a 2-for-1 here. 38 seconds remaining. Have it right-hand side. Nothing there. Cut off. Now circles back into the lane. Under 30 to go in the half. Back outside Talton. Talton top of the key. Decides against the three. Kick out pass. Phillips. Phillips three. Missed. No good. Rebound cleared. Here comes Mid-America Christian. Getting a little loose with it was Fulcher. He gathers it in. He's got it at midcourt. He's now guarded by Derek Talton. Talton with it on the right-hand side. Talton. I beg your pardon. That's Fulcher. Taken away by Talton. Talton drives in, and we've got a foul on the play called as Derek Talton came away with the steal. Went in for the layup and got fouled from behind on the play by Mid-America Christian's Josiah Fulcher. So Fulcher whistled for his second personal foul. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, Talton will shoot 2 free throws, fouled in the act of shooting. Talton this year a 77% free thrower. First one is up and good. Another one on the way. He has 16 first half points. Just in case you're curious, his season high, 28 this season. And a second free throw on the way for Derek Talton. Talton, 3 for 4 so far. Free throw is up, and the free throw is good for Talton. And he gives the Eagles a 3-point lead with 3 seconds to go in the half. They get it inbounded to Fulcher. Fulcher from midcourt. Shot is short, no good. And Oklahoma Wesleyan will take a 31-28 lead into the intermission. 31-28, Oklahoma Wesleyan leading Mid-America Christian. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with a recap of the first half of play. Mid-America Christian and Oklahoma Wesleyan when we're back right after this on the Dort Media Network.
Hello, Dort University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a team member or a fan of the university. These players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. There's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has for each game, and that's a game plan. And no matter the outcome of the game, there's tremendous value in growth in working together as a team to execute that game plan. What about you? Do you have a game plan for your financial life? Or are you so busy with everything else that life throws your way? Now, this time of year is everyone's favorite. And no, I'm not talking about the welcoming of spring here in the cold Midwest. No, it's tax time, when we, sometimes not so willingly, file our tax returns and pay any remaining taxes due. Have you ever wondered, am I doing all I can to be tax efficient? Not just when I file my tax return, but throughout the year? And not just this year, but over the long term? And would additional tax-efficient strategies fit with the rest of my financial game plan? For over 40 years, the planning firm here in Sioux Center has been helping households build and execute their financial game plans on all the things more important than money. I'm Tom DeYoung, president of the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule a complimentary Discover meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your financial game plan on all the things in your life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game. And remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
We are at halftime. Welcome back to the first round action. Mid-America Christian taking on Oklahoma Wesleyan in NAIA National Championship first round play here at the DeWitt Gym, the Sioux Center bracket. Games 2 and 3 of the day will be the Dordt Defenders acting as the host. We'll have the men's game versus Dickinson State, and the women's game will follow. That will be Dordt versus Haskell Indian Nations, and then we wrap things up with Rocky Mountain against St. Francis. St. Francis out of Illinois. There's two of them, St. Francis, Indiana, and St. Francis, Illinois, and sometimes they get mistaken for each other. Let's go ahead and run the highlights as we recap the first half of play. Mid-America Christian led most of the early going, built as much as a 5-point lead at 16-11 and had a chance to extend it even further. Missed a shot though, and from there Oklahoma Wesleyan controlled the next really 10 minutes or so, building as much as a 27-20 lead. Mid-America Christian, they got most of their scoring from Josiah Fulcher. Fulcher got to halftime with 8 points unofficially. For Oklahoma Wesleyan, you see Ethan Williams there with a 2-point basket, but really it was Derek Talton doing the bulk of the damage with 17 first half points for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Mid-America Christian knocked down some 3-point shots early in the ball game. At one point they were 4 for 5. Since then they've gone 1 of 5. That evens out to 5 of 10 for the first half numbers for Mid-America Christian. So Oklahoma Wesleyan with a 3-point lead at halftime. The winner advances on to play tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock here in Sioux Center, while the loser will head home and pack things away for the 24-25 season. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with a look at the numbers from the first half of action. Oklahoma Wesleyan and Mid-America Christian. Let's take a 2-minute break. Back with more after this.
Today's broadcast brought to you by the Van Engelen Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency in Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelen Agency, Sioux Center Advisors, Mark Hulsoff, Lisa Dykstra, or Kyle Blankers. Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamar's. Helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner & Zwart Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes. Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail. Today's broadcast brought to you by M&H True Value of Rock Valley. Behind every project is True Value. Start right. Start here.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
See Proactive Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab when the aches and pains won't go away. Visit proactivephysicaltherapy.net when you want to get back to the activities you love.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home.
Taking a glance at the first half numbers. First of all, for Mid-America Christian, trailing 31-28. They are 10 of 28 from the floor, 5 of 10 from the three-point line, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 36, 50, and 60% respectively. So 36% from the floor, 50% on threes, and 60% on free throws. They have been out-rebounded 23-18, so Oklahoma Wesleyan has the advantage there. Mid-America Christian 6 turnovers, Oklahoma Wesleyan with 3. For Oklahoma Wesleyan, 10 of 31 from the floor, 32%, 1 of 14 on three-pointers, for 7%, 10 for 12 on free throws, 83%. Mid-America Christian is paced by Josiah Fulcher with 8 points, 5 for Jawan White, 5 for Magak Manyang, and 2 for Keyshawn Mason, 2 for Quentin Woodson. For Oklahoma Wesleyan, 17 for Derek Talton, 7 for Jaden Litsky, 3 for Nick Benet, 2 for Isaac Stanek, and 2 for Ethan Williams. Rebounding leader is Litsky with 6 for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Benet has 4 for Mid-America Christian. Fulcher and Mason each have 6. 2 assists for Jawan White, 2 steals, 4 gains for Mid-America Christian. Let's take another 2-minute break. We'll be back with more at halftime. Oklahoma Wesleyan leads Mid-America Christian 31-28. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Homegrown. Community. Family.
Innovators.
Growth.
Faith.
Legacy.
We are dedicated to egg.
Today's Dort Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dort University. Thanks for watching.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for your next project? Look no further than Rental, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928. Today's broadcast brought to you by Flooring and Design in Sioux Center. Whether you are building a new home, remodeling your current home, or wanting to freshen up your decor, we can help make your home as unique as you. Stop in to see us at Flooring and Design.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference. Today's broadcast brought to you by Prairie Life Chiropractic, combining skill and expertise that spans the entire chiropractic, acupuncture, and physical health spectrum. They want you to move better and live better.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym on the campus of Dordt University in Sioux Center, Iowa. Going to see if we can track down some updates on NAIA National Championship men's play. Cumberland's Kentucky already defeating Milligan 85-71. Life a winner over Johnson of Tennessee 93-82. Late in the second half, Spring Arbor leads Cornerstone 73-66. Early in the second half, Langston leads St. Mary 40-31. Indiana Wesleyan and Madonna tied at 25-25. And in the midway through the first half in men's basketball, Indiana Northwest leading Mobile, Alabama 16-12. Other NAIA National Championship games this afternoon. St. Mary of the Woods playing Dalton State. Indiana Southeast plays Freed Hardman. William Carey will battle Central Baptist of Arkansas. Peru State plays Bethel. Also later this afternoon, Dickinson State will play North Dakota. Pardon me, try that again. Dickinson State will play Dort. At 5 o'clock, it'll be Carolina versus Grace. Also late this afternoon, Faulkner plays Kaiser. Oregon Tech scheduled to play Indiana Tech. That is 2:30 Mountain Time. LSU Shreveport plays Georgetown. Lourdes will play Huntington. Bethel plays Concordia of Nebraska late this afternoon. Middle Georgia State plays Nelson. St. Francis battles Pikeville. And the list goes on. Hope International will play Morningside. Dillard plays William Woods. Florida Memorial plays Friends. St. Francis will take on Lewis Clark State. Graceland will play Northwestern. Xavier plays Ave Maria. Texas Wesleyan battles Baker. Southern Oregon will play Montana Tech. Westcliff will play Arizona Christian. Stillman takes on LSU Alexandria. UC Merced versus College of Idaho. And Dakota Wesleyan will play the Masters late this evening, 9:30 Central Time in California. Let's take another 2-minute break. We'll be back with second half action. Mid-America Christian versus Oklahoma Wesleyan right after this 2-minute timeout.
Broadcast brought to you by Volink Enterprises Incorporated, building homes for families and businesses in Northwest Iowa since 1962. Let's work together to bring your vision into reality. Volink Enterprises Incorporated.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
Today's Dort Media Network broadcast, brought to you by Cruise & Cruise PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamars, helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your
Christian has the basketball. We're about an hour deep into this contest. Keshawn Mason gets it down low, back to the basket, shovels it back outside. Jason White. White back outside. Gaines, three-pointer, good. Terrence Gaines ties it at 31, so we have our first tie. Since it was 11-11. And with the basketball is Stanek. Stanek goes left wing over to Benet. Benet gives it up Stanek, and we've got a foul called on the play against Mid-America Christian and Terrence Gaines. Gaines whistled for the personal foul. That's foul number 3 on him, so that could be an issue moving forward. Terrence Gaines just picked up his third personal foul. We'll mark that down and see if that is a storyline we need to follow. Driving into the paint. Dump it off, right side, Litsky, and Litsky loses it out of bounds. It'll be Mid-America Christian basketball. Mid-America Christian basketball. Manyang will inbound. He gets it into White. White with it. White in between the circles. In the backcourt. Now angles off to the near sideline. Now brings it back to the middle of the floor. Jawan White has been running the point for Mid-America Christian so far. Throws it back over to Manyang. Manyang dump it down low. Back to the basket is Mason, and we've got a foul called. A hold called against McKenzie. McKenzie whistled for his third personal, so now 2 players each. 1 on each side of the ledger with 3 fouls. Mid-America Christian throwing the ball in. This is White. White throws over the top. Nobody in particular. It's taken away. The run out for Stanek. Stanek driving in. Left-handed layup on the as he scoops it up underneath. Good. Stanek with 4. And Oklahoma Wesleyan back in front by 2, 33-31. Jawan White with it in between the circles. White driving right-hand side, puts it up with the right hand. Shot no good. Rebound, though, cleared by Mason. Mason over the basketball, picks up the dribble. Mason looking, comes back over to White. White with it at the top of the key. White throws it down low, trying to roll it into the post. Ball comes back out. With it is Benet. Benet shot no good, and it's blocked away, and we're going to have a goaltending call. Goaltending call against Mid-America Christian and Fulcher. And we might have a replay request, or a replay. So they're going to go to the replay and see if they're able to gather any information to overrule that goaltending call. 35-31 pending the replay. So the big thing to know here is that it was called goaltending on the floor. Now it will go to review, and they'll need to have enough information based on the review or the replay to overrule it. Right now, as it stands, it is a made basket and a foul coming, and that foul, by the way, was called on Jawan White. That will stand. It'll be number 2 on Jawan. A thank you again to these sponsors and supporters of Dordt Athletics, allowing the Defenders to host both the women's and men's national championship first and second rounds. They include Wallstra Plumbing, Four Brothers Bar and Grill, the Van Englenhoven Agency, City of Sioux Center, Demco Products, Joe's TV and Appliance, Northwest Bank, Vanderhags, and Van Holland Lawn Service. Also, American State Bank, American Investment and Trust, Edward Jones Investment, and Bohr & Sons. And I know they've been playing the replay. And now they're going to call the third official in to take a look at it. So if I can get a look at the replay once more on the video from the truck, that would be great. Our Dordt Media Network truck. And here we go with a replay. Slow it down, and I would say it probably isn't a goaltend, but I'm not wearing stripes today. The three men who, their opinions matter in this one. Right now the basket is good. Let's see what they decide to call. There is a foul. We do know that.
The goaltending is reversed.
So they're going to say no goaltend. They'll bring it back to 33-31. So wave off the basket and free throws coming. Benet, who has gotten all 3 of his points from the free throw line today, will go to the charity stripe. He's 3 for 4 today thus far. So the challenge is upheld. First free throw by Benet, no good. He's got another one on the way. Second one is up, and that one is no good. And the rebound is cleared by by Mid-America Christian and Terrence Gaines. Gaines with the basketball. Gaines goes back left side, goes back over to White. White goes high post. Mason on the give to Gaines. Gaines reverses field to the top of the key. Back outside, Fulcher on the right elbow. Fulcher to White, and a blocking foul called on Oklahoma Wesleyan. Foul goes on, and that's going to go on Oklahoma Wesleyan. So that foul called on number 2, Amari Woods. Well, beg your pardon, I had called him Woodson earlier, but Woods. That's what happens when you have typos in the prep work. Comes back right side, so my apologies on that. Manyang with it, 2 to shoot. Shot on the way, no good from the right elbow. And the rebound is cleared by Stanek. Stanek comes back left side. Drop it down into the post. Back to the basket on the baseline is Litsky. Litsky back outside. This is Stanek. Stanek driving in, and Stanek with the hesitation move. He's got 6. And the Wesleyan lead is 35-31. Eagles with the 4-point lead, 35-31. Across the timeline is White. White has it. His team down by 4. They tied it early in the half. Runner by White, left-hand side, gets it to go. Juwan White with 7 points. Quickly back the other way. 3 on the way. Missed no good from the left wing. Rebound, though, cleared by Talton. Talton drops it off, and the 2-point bucket is good for Litsky on the putback. He's got 9. 37-33. Back to a 4-point advantage for Wesleyan and the Eagles. Juwan White has it across half court. His runner from 10 off the mark, no good. Juwan White now 3 of 11 from the floor. Pass goes left side, 3 from the left wing, missed it, no good, and the rebound is cleared by Keyshawn Mason. Keyshawn Mason hands it off, and Mid-America Christian will bring it up. 16 minutes remaining in the game. That's in regulation. Pass down low, and it's tapped away. Entry pass was tipped away by Litsky. And now a travel violation called against Oklahoma Wesleyan. And Stanek, the sophomore, who's an honorable mention selection in the KCAC postseason honors this year, travels with it. Tried to change direction. And with 15:51 left to go in the half, that's in regulation, I should say, Mid-America Christian will bring the basketball up. White has it across half court. He goes high post. Mason with it at the top of the key. Mason comes back to White. White with the ball. White step back, no. Decides against it, comes back over to Gaines. Gaines back to White. White 3, left it short, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Ethan Williams. Williams with the basketball. Williams driving in with the left hand, and he's stripped on the way up. Nearly deflected off of him. Instead, they say last touched by Mid-America. And the Evangels will set up the defense. Left-hand side is Williams. Williams throwing it in. Williams passes it off to Litsky. Litsky to Phillips. Comes back right side. 3 on the way. Good. 3-point basket for Derek Talton. He's got 20. And the lead back up to 7. 40-33. 5 unanswered by Oklahoma Wesleyan. And Mid-America Christian trails 40-33. Timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds.
Today's Dort Media Network broadcast brought to you by Cruise & Cruise PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamars, helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
Mid-America Christian inbounding. Quentin Woodson. Woodson gets it into White. White has it on the right-hand side. Gaines. Gaines comes back over to Woodson. Woodson out front. White. White, man-to-man defense applied by Wesleyan. Right-hand side, a three-pointer on the way from the wing. Missed, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Gaines. And the shooting woes for both teams, really. Neither team having a great deal of success from the floor. Both sub 40% right now. Oklahoma Wesleyan 2 of 17 from the arc. Mid-America Christian 6 of 13, so a little bit higher percentage. Litsky with a 2 from the left-hand side extends the lead to 42-33, and now Mid-America Christian in the danger zone. They need a response here, trailing by 9. White has the basketball on the right-hand side, looking. White comes back out front. This is Gaines. Gaines on the left wing. Gaines gives it up. Mason. Mason lobs it down low, and we've got a reach-in foul called on Oklahoma Wesleyan on the post-entry pass. Nick Benet whistled for the personal foul. So Benet whistled for the personal foul, and we've got a timeout on the floor. This will be the media timeout. 14:05 left to play in the ball game. Oklahoma Wesleyan 42, Mid-America Christian 33. Timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
This is the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Dome. In the Dome, we have a space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes. It's for the entire community, whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. Hope you stop by soon.
Well, Mid-America Christian has been right there, and then Oklahoma Wesleyan has put together runs, and at the end of this all, if Mid-America Christian is unable to sustain things and get back into it, we're going to look back at a couple of runs that Oklahoma Wesleyan took control. We've got a blocking foul called on Oklahoma Wesleyan on the move by Quentin Woodson. That's going to go on at number 23, Dylan Phillips, trying to play defense on Quentin Woodson. Foul number 2 on him. 42-33, Oklahoma Wesleyan with 9 points of breathing room right now. 13:56 remaining in the half. A relative low scoring game as well. It's 31-28 at halftime. Both teams, the defense seems to be controlling things. White inbounding, gets it into Mason. Mason, tightrope walk in front of the Mid-America Christian bench. Comes back over to White. White into the paint. White scoops it up with the right hand. Finger roll good. Juwan White with 9 points, 42-35. 7-point deficit for Mid-America Christian. Now they've got to string some stops together. Oklahoma Wesleyan looking to answer, driving into the left hand, throwing it down is Jaden Litsky. Litsky with 13. 44-35. Litsky with 6 here in the second half as he hammers it home from the left-hand side. With the basketball is Fulcher. Fulcher comes back, right wing over to Gaines. Gaines gives it up underneath. Shot in the paint, no good, and the rebound is cleared. And here comes Oklahoma Wesleyan and Talton. Talton with it on the left-hand side. He throws it cross court. Looking for their first double-digit lead of the ball game is Oklahoma Wesleyan. Wesleyan at the top of the key. Talton maintains the dribble. Kick out pass, right side, 3, bang, bang, bang. 3-point basket for Oklahoma Wesleyan and Dylan Phillips, his first points of the day. And it's a dozen-point advantage for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Mid-America Christian looking for the response, and underneath is Woodson, and he is fouled on the play. I believe that foul is going to go against Litsky. You're going to see that slam dunk on the video replay, a contested slam dunk. And so Woodson will go to the free throw line. That foul was charged to Litsky. That's number 1 on Litsky. 47-35. Free throw on the way is up and good for Woodson. Woodson, 3 points. Trying to bring it back to a 10-point ball game. 47-36, 12:40 remaining. There's still time for Mid-America Christian, but they do have to string some stops together. An 11-point difference. Woodson, 3 points. And that one's off the mark, no good. 47-36. Oklahoma Wesleyan with the lead and the basketball, looking to build on the lead. They've led now by as many as 12. They've got the ball back. Looking for the give and go. Kick out pass back to Talton. Talton had the hot hand in the first half, and now we've got a foul called underneath. And things getting a little testy now. Foul goes on Mid-America Christian's Xander Baker. Baker whistled for foul number 3. And throwing the ball in will be Ethan Williams. Williams, right-hand side. Williams looking. And Williams throws over the top, finds it right-hand side. This is Litsky, hard to the hoop, kick-out pass. Elbow jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound, gets the rebound back, and we've got a foul called before the shot. So Litsky got the ball back up off of the glass, but got held on the play before the shot. So call Manyang for the personal foul. That's foul number 1 on him. Team foul number 4 against Mid-America Christian in this half. They give it inside, drop it off, and Talton finishes around the rim. He's got 22, 49-36. A 13-point lead now for Mid-America for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Underneath, hesitation move, and Josiah Fulcher with a 2-point bucket. He's got 10. 49-38. Mid-America Christian trying to hang in there, get within striking distance, give themselves a chance here, but as we approach the midpoint of the second half, they've gotten a little bit of breathing room with the basketball swiped away in the backcourt. And now a foul called on White. Juwan White committed a turnover in the backcourt as he was fouled. As he was double teamed, then fouled, and going to the free throw line to shoot will be number 23 for Oklahoma Wesleyan, Dylan Phillips. Phillips will go to the charity stripe. He's got a 3-pointer. Moments ago, he knocked that down. He had no points at halftime. And we'll take a moment to wipe some of the moisture up off of the floor. A reminder that these broadcasts and this tournament in Sioux Center, these tournaments in Sioux Center, made possible by the generosity of some of our area businesses, including American State Bank, American Investment and Trust, Edward Jones Investment, and Bohr & Sons. Also, Wallstra Plumbing and Heating, Four Brothers Barn Grill, Van Engelenhoven Agency, City of Sioux Center, Demco Products, Joe's TV and Appliance, Northwest Bank, Vanderhags, and Van Holland Lawn Service. 50-38. First free throw is up and through for for Oklahoma Wesleyan's Dylan Phillips. Phillips with another free throw coming, trying to extend it back to a 13-point lead. And it's up and through. 51-38, 13-point advantage, and we come back the other way. Mid-America Christian, Jawan White has it. White has it, step back 3, right wing, missed it, short, no good. And the rebound taken down by Benet. Benet with it, Benet hands it off to Talton. Talton crosses over into the lane, back outside, Benet, left wing. Looking for the pass down low. Now they lob it underneath, and the shot is up. No good, but a foul on the play. Olawasui will go to the free throw line. So Fulcher picks up his third personal on the play. Olawasui will go to the free throw line. Free throw is up, and the free throw is good. That extends it to a 14-point lead, and the task getting more difficult here for Mid-America Christian. 10:58 left to go in the regulation. Mid-America Christian trailing 52-38. And the second free throw is up and through as well, 53-38. Olawasui Extends it to 15. That is the biggest lead of the ball game. Left-hand side, Fulcher. Fulcher spots up the three from the wing. No good. Rebound, run out, and the layup for Oklahoma Wesleyan and Jaden Wilson. And Wilson extends the lead to 55-38. Oklahoma Wesleyan here in the second half, a 24-10 advantage, and they've extended the lead to 55-38. So Oklahoma Wesleyan in the driver's seat, 55-38. We have a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for your next project? Look no further than Rental, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
After the timeout, Mid-America Christian with the basketball, trailing 55-38, and they've got to string some points together now. 10:20 remaining in regulation. Left corner three is up and good. Well, that's a start. Mid-America Christian's Terrence Gaines now with a dozen. 55-41, so after that timeout, charge to Mid-America Christian. They go back right side. This is Talton. Talton gives it up left wing to Benet. Benet, throw it down low. And through the lane pass is tipped and taken back by Mid-America Christian, and tripped up on the play was Xander Baker. That foul called on Jaden Wilson. That's number 1 on him. Team foul number 6. On Oklahoma Wesleyan, we have a timeout on the floor. This is the under 10 timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more after this 1-minute timeout.
We appreciate the mission of Dordt, but more importantly, the organization, the team of people at Dordt live out that mission every day.
Dordt University's Christian perspective is thoughtfully and authentically applied in all areas of life. Live your faith in every area of life at Dordt University.
Mid-America Christian basketball. Baker passes to Gaines. Gaines down to the post. This is Mason. Mason into the paint. His shot with the right hand, banks it in. Mason with the 2-point basket, and it's back to a dozen. 55-43. Need to get it under, get it back to single digits. And a reach-in foul called on Baker. Baker got caught in a hand fight, it appeared. Got caught in a hand fight with Dylan Phillips. And Dylan Phillips will now go to the free throw line. So free throws on the way for Oklahoma Wesleyans. Dylan Phillips. Phillips, free throw, good. He's got another one on the way. Extends it back to a 13-point ball game, 56-43. And the second free throw coming. So second free throw coming. 56-43. This one's up and through. 57-43. Phillips with 7 points, all in the second half. Mid-America Christian with the basketball. Back to the basket is Mason. Mason going to work with the left hand. Short shot, good. Keyshawn Mason with 6 points. And the lead is 12 for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Derek Talton passes right side. They go in between the circles to Litsky. Litsky back to Talton. Talton with 22, trying for 24. His shot no good, but foul on the play. And Talton is fouled on the play. That's going to go on Jawan White. That's number 4 on White. And Talton, with 8:56 remaining in the game, will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws, where he is 4 for 5 currently. Oklahoma Wesleyan with a 12-point lead, looking to expand if there's still time. And if the Evangels can get something going offensively, they can, bottom line, opponent has to shoot every 30 seconds, so you're going to get chances, but you do need to get stops. 57-45, now 58-45 and 59-45. So Oklahoma Wesleyan definitely in the driver's seat here. 24 points from Derek Talton, 4 shy of his season high of 28. And we've got a reach-in foul called against Jaden Litsky. Litsky called for the personal for Oklahoma Wesleyan. And free throws now coming for Keyshawn Mason. Mason will shoot a 1-and-1. That's foul number 7 on Oklahoma Wesleyan in this half. Free throw by Mason is good. He's got another one coming. So 7 for Mason, averages 11 points per game. He's a 6'7" senior from Shawnee, Kansas. Honorable mention all conference for the Evangels out of the Sooner Athletic Conference. Second free throw is up and through. 6 points all in the second half. 59-47, definitely a tall task ahead of Mid-America Christian. Let's see if they're up to it. Derek Talton working against the defense applied by Evangel. Splitting the defense, shovel it off inside, and the easy bucket for Jaden Litsky. Litsky moved to the open area. He's got 15. Off the give that time. I believe that was Benet who's going to get credit for the assist. Nearly turned over at midcourt. Coming up with it is Fulcher. Fulcher into the paint. Kick out pass, Mason. Mason right wing 3, good. Keyshawn Mason with the 3. It's back to 61-50. Got to get it down under 10 to make it interesting. Shovel a pass, right side, Benet. Benet lost it. Ball's down on the floor, picked up by Mid-America Christian. Here come the Evangels. Pass out in front to White. White tracks it down, feeds the trailer. Shot no good, but Mason is fouled on the play, and Keyshawn Mason will go to the free throw line, where he will shoot 2. That foul was charged to Oklahoma Wesleyan's Dylan Phillips. That's number 3 on him. So Mason will go to the free throw line, trying to bring this back to single digits. Mid-America Christian trailing 61-50. Free throw is up and through. Another one on the way for Mason. Mason with 10 in the second half, 12 for the ball game, averages 11 points per game. Makes it a 61-51 contest with another free throw coming. Mason eyes it, flies it, and rattles it around, and it falls through. 4 points A 9-point difference, 61-52. 4 for 5 now from the free throw line is Mason. Derek Talton has it, left-hand side, picks up the dribble. He throws it down into the block, comes back outside Benet. Benet, left wing, 9 to shoot. Hasn't been much of a factor, the shot clock today. With a left-hand side, Phillips. Phillips in traffic, shot no good, blocked. Rebound taken away. Here comes White. White with the basketball, 9-point difference. And White got loose with it, and the ball is tapped away. Driving in, layup with the left hand, scooping it up is Derek Talton. And the turnover resulting in a bucket for Oklahoma Wesleyan. And Wesleyan stopping the Mid-America Christian threat for the time being with that steal and layup. With the right-hand side, Gaines into the corner, 3 on the way. Manyang shot no good, and the rebound cleared out on the weak side baseline by Dillip Phillips after Manyang misses the three-pointer from the left corner in front of the Mid-America bench. Derek Talton dribbling it out. Oklahoma Wesleyan will bleed some clock here. Derek Talton directing traffic. Talton with 9 in the second half. Shot on the way, left elbow, good. Nick Benet with a 2-point bucket. He's got 5 by my count. And the lead goes back up to 13, 65-52. Not that long ago, Mid-America had the basketball, trailing by 9, but a turnover resulted in a layup to bring it back to 11, and now they're fighting from 13 behind again. Jawan White with a 2-point bucket. He's got 11. 65-54, Oklahoma Wesleyan with a lead. Derek Talton dribbling it out front again. Wesleyan trying to shorten the game as much as they can. Talton has it on the right-hand side. They throw it left wing. Benet driving in, shot no good, but a foul on the play called against Manyang. Magak Manyang called for the personal, his second. And free throws on the way for Benet. Benet, this will be the 9th and 10th free throw shot by Benet so far. An 11-point lead. Free throw is up, short, no good. Another one on the way. Yashi McKenzie checks into the ball game for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Mid-America Christian down 11 with 5:29 remaining. And another free throw on the way for Benet. Benet makes that one. I have him as 4 of 8 now from the free throw line. So Benet, 4 of 8. 6 points for him. It's 66-54. Still a dozen-point lead. Straight on 3, missed no good by White, and the rebound is cleared by Oklahoma Wesleyan. And bringing the ball up very slowly is Talton. 5 minutes left to go. And Talton setting the offense. He passes right side. Kick out pass, McKenzie. McKenzie down to the baseline. This is Talton. Talton shot no good, but there for the rebound and the putback is Jaden Wilson. Wilson with the putback at 68-54. And it appears Oklahoma Wesleyan in the driver's seat. Looked like Mid-America Christian was going to make a little run and then a turnover. Now a pass underneath and a slam dunk for Quentin Woodson. Woodson with 5. With the basketball, Talton. Still a 12-point lead for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Pass right side goes back over to White. White into the corner, throw it, weak side. Help defense, take it away. And Mid-America Christian Gaines. Gaines, three-pointer right wing, missed, no good. And the rebound is cleared by McKenzie, and McKenzie is fouled on the play. So free throws on the way for Oklahoma Wesleyan when we resume play, but we have a media timeout. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more from the DeWitt in 1 minute.
We are set for basketball. Dordt in their home whites. Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym on the campus of Dordt University.
And Faber's going to come out there with the rebound. He'll clear it ahead to Wowstra. Wowstra to Benzoin.
No-look pass. Lorenzen slammed up. Beckman three. Bang, bang, bang. For the Dordt College defenders, they're 30-4 this season. That is a school record, 30 wins.
Basic in the near wing, out on top to Jerry Moore. Lobs it to Kevin Veenstra.
In traffic, gets it to go, and he is fouled. They get it to Bendong. Bendong puts it up. Tough shot, got it to go.
0, it's a line.
And for the first time in program history, Dordt is your NAIA national champions.
Underneath, Hargens over the basket. Dordt wins. Dordt wins. The defenders win. McKenzie to shoot. 2 as Oklahoma Wesleyan is in the double bonus. McKenzie held scoreless thus far. Misses the free throw. He's got another one on the way. This one's up and good, so he makes 1 of 2. 69-56. And the clock starting to work against Mid-America Christian significantly here, down 13 with under 4 to go. Bringing the ball up is Jawan White. White, hard to the basket, layup, quick 2, good. He's got 13, 69-58. An 11-point lead. Mid-America Christian shows a pressure defense. And we've got a foul on the play called on the pressure defense by Josiah Fulcher. Fulcher called for a personal foul in front of the Oklahoma Wesleyan bench, and Fulcher will go to the free throw line where he will shoot 2 free throws. Beg your pardon, Talton will shoot the 2 free throws. There we go, the teams that I'm unfamiliar with again, cause it a little bit of a problem. The foul went on Fulcher, that's his 4th. Talton goes to the free throw line. First one is up and through. He's got another one on the way. 27. This would match a season high for him. And the second free throw on the way. This one's up and good. So Talton has been as good as advertised. First team all-conference player, and he has risen to the challenge today with a season high 28 points. Coming back the other way, Jawan White. White with the 3. And it's a 10-point ball game, 71-61, 3:27 remaining. And we've got a reach-in foul called on Jawan White, and if that's on White, as I anticipate, that's going to be it for him. He's going to be eliminated on fight. He will be disqualified on fouls with 16 points. So a foul called on Jawan White, and the senior from Georgia commits the foul shortly after getting the lead down to 10, 71-61, and Benet will now shoot 2 free throws. He's 4 of 8 so far. And they're going to take a look and see if that last basket was a 3-pointer or not, with 3:24 remaining in the contest. So while they do that, we'll tell you about some of the other games going on. The in-progress contests for men's basketball in the NAIA National Championship first round. Second round play will be tomorrow. All totaled, there are 64 basketball games in the NAIA happening today, men and women. Tomorrow we whittle it down to 32. Cumberland's defeated Milligan 85-71 earlier today. Life over Johnson 93-82. Cornerstone loses to Spring Arbor. That one's 83-81. Langston defeats St. Mary's 64-51. And with 3:20 left to go in this one, Oklahoma Wesleyan leads Mid-America Christian 71-61. And Madonna, with 14 minutes left to go in regulation, leads Indiana Wesleyan 56-54. And Indiana Northwest is a 33-31 leader over Mobile. Other games just underway. We've got 3 more that are just getting started. Shot is up and good for Benet. Benet with 7. And another one on the way. 72-61 pending another free throw. This one's up and good as well. 73-61. 73-61, 3:20 remaining. With the basketball across midcourt. Shot no good by Mid-America Christian. Saved in, though, by Quentin Woodson. Kick out pass, 3, missed no good, and the rebound is taken away by Talton. Talton up the floor. He's got 28 points already, and we've got a reach-in foul called on Quentin Woodson. And more free throws on the way for Derek Talton. So it certainly appears that Oklahoma Wesleyan is going to survive this one and advance. So 2 more free throws coming here for Derek Talton. Talton already with 28, looking for a season high. 29, and he does so. Previous season high was 28. Scores his 29th point here. 74-61, another free throw coming. So the second free throw is up and good. So Talton makes them both. He's got 30. And Wesleyan leads 75-61, looking for their 24th win of the year. Mid-America Christian with it over to Mason. Mason back to the basket, short corner. Cross-court pass is taken away. The steal by Ethan Williams, and here comes Williams with it on the left-hand side. Williams goes to Talton. Talton out front. Talton guarded by Josiah Fulcher. Talton gets the return pass. He's working on a season-high 30. Hands it back outside to Benet. Benet in traffic. Kick-out pass, right corner 3. Missed, no good. And the rebound taken away by Baker. Baker with the basketball. Baker up the left-hand side with it. And a reach-in foul called against Derek Talton. And a 1-on-1 opportunity coming here for Mid-America Christian and Terrence Gaines. Gaines with 12 points, all from the three-point line. So 2 free throws on the way for Gaines. Free throw is up, and it rattles around, spins, and drops through for Gaines. And a second free throw coming for Gaines. Gaines with 13 points. Mid-America Christian scoring got pretty limited. With it in the backcourt is Benet. They get the ball inbounded to Talton. Talton to Benet. Benet to McKenzie. McKenzie with it across the timeline. We approach the 2-minute warning of this one. 2:10 and counting. Derek Talton with it on the right-hand side. Talton throws it away, intended for McKenzie, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wesleyan. It'll be Mid-America Christian basketball. So 75-63. With a right-hand side, Mid-America Christian. They throw it into the corner. Manyang. Manyang 3, good. Manyang with the 3. He's got 8, and we've got a foul called in the backcourt. With Mid-America Christian trailing by 9, 75-66. They'll try to play the foul game here and see if it will pay some dividends. So Wilson will go to the free throw line. Jaden Wilson has not shot a free throw yet today. He's a 65% free throw shooter. Free throw is up. Free throw is good. Another one on the way. Wilson with 5. And a second free throw coming. Second free throw is up, and that one is off the heel, no good. Rebound cleared by Mid-America Christian. Coming up the floor with it. They give it off, right side, shot no good. 140 remaining, 135 and counting left to play. Steal by Mid-America Christian, down by 10. Now the ball's on the floor, and it's picked up by Oklahoma Wesleyan, and they call for a timeout. Timeout on the floor, charged to Oklahoma Wesleyan. That's Ethan Williams calling for the timeout to preserve the possession. And while their score still at a 10-point difference, 76-66, we have a timeout charged on the floor to the Eagles. They have 2 remaining. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute. Oklahoma Wesleyan over the basketball, up 10 after the timeout. They've got 2 remaining. Mid-America Christian has 1 timeout left. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Right now, Mid-America Christian will let it play out with it on the right-hand side. Now, foul committed with 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 1:09 on the game clock. And Manyang whistled for the personal foul. So free throws on the way for Ethan Williams. Williams to shoot 2. First one is up and through. And another one on the way for Ethan Williams. He's got 3 points. Extends the lead back to 11 at 77-66. Second free throw coming. This one's up and good as well. 78-66. So a couple of made free throws for Williams. He's got 4 points. Mid-America Christian looking like they're going to move on to play tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock for the right to move on to Kansas City in the final site. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Under a minute to go now, and the rebound cleared by Benet. Benet throws it over to Jaden Wilson, and Wilson is fouled with 49 seconds remaining. And it would seem that everything is academic at this point. That foul is going to go against Xander Baker. Baker, a freshman from Oklahoma City, called for the personal foul. He's disqualified on fouls with 49.3 seconds remaining. First free throw is up short, no good for Jaden Wilson. Wilson with 5 points all in the second half. And second free throw is up, and that one is good for Jaden Wilson. Wilson with 6 points, 13-point difference, and we've got a foul called on the 3-point shot. That's going to go against Wilson. So 3 free throws coming for Josiah Fulcher. He's got 10 points thus far, and his team is still down 13, and this is a golden opportunity to get 3 points off of the lead with the clock stopped. So a couple of three free throws coming. First one is up and through for Josiah Fulcher. Fulcher with 11. And another free throw coming. This one's up and good as well. Fulcher with a third free throw on the way. (79-68) pending another free throw, so it's still a 10-point difference. Free throw is up, and that one is good. So a 10-point difference after the 3 made free throws. Still pretty tough here for Mid-America Christian, trailing by 4 possessions, and we've got a foul called in the backcourt. Manyang will get called for the personal. That's his 5th. So he's disqualified on fouls. So he will foul out of the ball game. I've got him with 8. See what our official stats have for Magak Manyang. 8 points. New player checking into the game. He is the 3rd player to foul out. So you've got Fulcher, Wilkerson, Gaines, Woodson, and Mason on the floor. Both free throws made by Benet. Benet now with 9. 6 in the second half. It's 80-69. 11-point difference. Mid-America Christian, left-hand pass over to, and we've got another foul called on a jump shot. That's going to go against Derek Talton. Talton whistled for his 3rd, and free throws coming for Wilkerson. Fortunately for Oklahoma Wesleyan, they've got some room to work here. Leading by 11, but they keep leaving the door just ajar enough for Mid-America Christian. Free throw no good. Another one on the way. Currently, Oklahoma Wesleyan 31 of 40 from the free throw line. Mid-America Christian 13 of 17. Mid-America Christian missing an opportunity to cut away at the lead, though here with the clock stopped. Wilkerson misses the first 2 free throws, and he's got another one coming. That one's up off the heel, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled by Benet. And the pass ahead to McKenzie, and I think that'll just about do it. I would be shocked if Mid-America Christian commits a foul here. 14 seconds remaining. And dribbling out the clock will be Derek Talton. And Oklahoma Wesleyan's going to advance. 80-69, they get the win over Mid-America Christian here this afternoon. Oklahoma Wesleyan will advance to play tomorrow afternoon with a 24-7 mark. Mid-America Christian drops to 22-9 to end their 2024-25 campaign. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with a Wireless World postgame wrap right after this 1-minute timeout. Oklahoma Wesleyan with an 11-point win to advance on in NAIA National Championship play. They'll go to the second round tomorrow, where they will meet the winner of Dort and Dickinson State. Let's recap this one and go ahead and roll the highlights out of the Dort Media Network truck. We were tied at 31-31 to start the second half. Oklahoma Wesleyan went on a 4-0 run to lead 35-31. Extended the lead to 9, 42-33. Had it up to double digits at 47-35, and from there really controlled things, leading by 8, 9, and 10 points at minimum, and stretched it out, I believe, at one point to a 16-point difference on the way to the 80-69 win. Oklahoma Wesleyan was led by a season-high 30 points for Derek Talton Jr. Mid-America Christian had 4 players in double digits. They had 5 bench points, while Oklahoma Wesleyan had 19 bench points, and that also instrumental. Oklahoma Wesleyan got to the free throw line and sealed it at the free throw line, going 31 of 40 as a team this afternoon. Final numbers: Mid-America Christian 23 of 56 from the floor, 10 for 24 on threes, 13 of 19 on free throws. Oklahoma Wesleyan a 41-26 rebounding edge. They also forced 13 turnovers, and Oklahoma Wesleyan committed 10. Oklahoma Wesleyan 23 of 51 from the floor, 45%. 3 for 20 from the arc, 15%. 31 of 40 from the free throw line, 78%. Leaders for Oklahoma Wesleyan: 30 points for Derek Talton, 15 for Jaden Litsky, 9 for Nick Benet, 6 for Isaac Stanek, 6 for Jaden Wilson, 7 for Timaje Izwabe, 2 for Daniel Oluwasali, and 4 for Ethan Williams, 1 for Yashi McKenzie. For Mid-America Christian, 16 for Jawan White, 14 for Terrence Gaines, 13 each for Fulcher and Mason, 8 for Manyang, and 5 for Quentin Woodson. Derek Talton Jr. had 6 rebounds as well, along with 5 assists and 4 steals to lead Oklahoma Wesleyan. Jaden Litsky had 9 rebounds. Nick Benet had 8 rebounds. Mid-America Christian topped by Terrence Gaines with 8 rebounds. Josiah Fulcher had 7, and 4 assists for Jawan White. Mid-America Christian ends their year 22-9. Oklahoma Wesleyan advances on 24-7. They'll meet the winner of Dickinson State and Dordt tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock for the right to move on to Sioux City and the round of 16. That is going to do it for this broadcast, and this has been a production of a partnership with Dordt Media Network and the Dordt University Athletic Communication Office. Dordt Media Network is under the direction of Rich Lodewijk, and the Athletic Communication Office includes Matt Boss and Josh Tatton. Both those entities are staffed primarily by Dordt University students. For everyone here at Dordt University, have a good afternoon.